Like, it's a bugger. I'm like, we're like super famous now. Super duper famous. Last episode of the news, we got like, was like 105 some shit views. That's like 5,000 people. Welcome back to Visual Guys. We're kind of like big celebrities now, like visuals. Optimus, like 100 people. I mean, I say 100 odd people come the last episode of the news, but I highly doubt 70 people probably made it to the end. Who the fuck's ringing me? Well, it's my mind visuals, and on top of that, we got like hundreds of people. Come and watch our and watched our Indiana Jones Lego video. We're the big time. Mom, get them red panties on. Why, Mom? Honestly, like I'm having to leave the house. And there's pepperoni, wanted pictures and shit. And I'm on my way to work. I'm like, listen, I'm a humble big time YouTuber now. Like 100 people clicked on the video, 6 of them stayed to the end, 1 enjoyed it. You know, I'm KSI, Logan Paul, Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, Silence, Markiplier, Jack Spadici, the Visual Guys. I'm like this big now. Quite girthy. Anyway, visuals, how are you doing? And hello, welcome, Curtis Axel. Curtis Axel? No, that's a wrestler. Axel Rod. What the fuck was Guns N' What was he called again? Oh, you might as well come and say hi as well. Did you hear that? And you got excited. Say hi. Say we're no, Optimus, you have to have some decorum. We are celebrities now. That is my farm. Fucking stop squaring up to us, you little knobhead. Fuck off. It's always like, honestly, one day you are going to keep... Squidgy! 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 Just put his paw on my leg like, stop! You violated the law! Squidgy, stretch. Squidgy, stretch. I think that was his literal way of saying no. Squidgy, stretch. How do you feel? A quick interview. How do you feel about being famous? Excuse me, sir. Just nod for chewing. It's like one of them. What is it? Flying squirrel things that go through the air. Or that fucking thing of Doctor Who. Remember that thing that had a stretch? I don't watch Doctor Who, but I know there was a thing that had a stretched face. I've had your slobber. It's time for another edition of the beautiful Visual Guys Canoozy News. The hamburger. Oh. So, have you had a lovely week, Visuals? Are you having a lovely weekend so far? How? No, don't touch me there. This is my no square. I'm not going to make out with you on camera. I'm pretty sure that's illegal, pal. Do you know what isn't illegal, though? Archeo and a dog. Oh, sorry, pal, you got Archeo out of nowhere. But, you know, like I said, you are a main character now. You are a visual guy. One of the mains. One of the main D-O-double-G. Stop! Don't lick your dick! Well, that counts as then, pal. If you're a... elbow... Like, We like to talk about comic books and Funko Pops, show off some Lego, Pokemon cards, dog licks dick. Not gonna lie, if I wasn't extremely fat and unhealthy and I actually had some athletics about me, it could be a decent way to groom. Plus I love cheese. Always sad, isn't it, when you make yourself chuckle, to be honest, isn't it, pal? But how are you doing, visuals? Are you, did I ask? Did you ask? Did we have a good week? I can't remember what you said. You didn't answer. This video's not gone out yet. A splendid week. It's just more work, but there's been lots of rain. Still hot, fat as fuck, sweaty under tit, can't be helped. Poor Grogu, gotta be on the chest of a fat-titted fat fuck, my nerd. The Xbox seems to have gone off. That's great. But visuals, yes. The rules as per followed, as per once told back in the day. The sacred heroes. That actually sounds kind of cool. I don't know if the mic's picking it up, but I've made lots of coffee go at the top. The rules do state you need a hot beverage or a Coca-Cola based beverage to watch the news. If you haven't, please don't knock this video off. This is the highest source of entertainment. Never watch anything more entertaining than this. Is that bug gone? I need to trim them noses, don't I? Look how dirty my skin is. I work at such a dirty spot. I'm such a dirty boy. Ah! At that point, the dog thought, fuck this, I'm out of here. Fuck that shit, I'm out. No, but yes, visual. You probably knock this video off because of the amount of time I say, but yes, as if I'm going to carry on with the video, but I don't. I just still ramble absolute bullshit. Yeah. Visuals, and in typical Visionary fashion, I'm going to say, let's crack on with the news and probably ramble on about absolute shit for ages. Everyone's getting sick at work at me doing that. Oh, because I'll just stand there and I'll just go, the most long-haired balding man ever. It's starting to go really, I've not long had a shower because I've just finished work. And it's starting to go very fluffy with my 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner and body wash. That would make it 3-in-1. I could be playing tennis. Ha! Oh! Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Oh! That's good. I need to fucking die. The reason why I put hashtag cringe in these videos, I understand what's happening here. He's not funny in the slightest. But visuals, let's start off with story number 1 before I carry on chatting absolute shit. Well, stop chatting shit to carry on with more shit, but that's actually furthered the plot a bit more. Eric, I think that's how you say his name. Eric Nelkinin bought pizza. That has been deemed worthy to go, because we remember, right, visuals, what I do here isn't a real news channel. I find dumb shit online that gives me a chuckle and I present it to you guys in case you haven't seen it. And this was actually caught by some ABC, NSBC, Trevor McDonald, whatever one he did. And they've literally thought, oh, hey, Eric, you bought a pizza. Yeah, I'll get you on the 4 o'clock. There could have been some sort of horrific attack, a massive crash. Somebody's gone missing. Bought pizza. I don't understand, because it literally at the bottom usually gives you the full story, doesn't it? But it's like, nah, just Eric Nelkin bought a pizza, and that's it. Went home, see you later, done and dusted. Doesn't even give us pepperoni, a cheese, what's alfungini? I've seen pizzas when I order one, usually from a takeaway shop called Guyz, and I don't know what else. I've seen it before, some shit like that. What other pizza? I only eat margherita or pepperoni because I'm a child and I have piggy eater. Anyway, Eric, my boy. That's Malcolm, my boy. Bought pizza. Right. Visual. Evidence A. The human race can be so fucking dumb sometimes. Like we have some brilliant gems. Some really intelligent, beautiful people that need to be, upheld in our society. And then you get fucking mongoloids. That's me, a prime example. But we also get these people that are supposed to be making sure our court system and the justice system is led to the highest integrity and the highest honours, bringing up, the best people, the witnesses and the jurors and whatnot. But this court thought they would call a cat for jury duty. That's right. They summoned a cat for jury duty. Now, I've done jury duty, and I just remember sat there in the court case. I don't think legally I can tell you the case. Fuck knows. But I can't remember. I was literally sat there just thinking, this is fucking boring. I thought, yeah, I'm going to be off work for a couple of weeks or whatever. I'm going to do this and I'll go to town and that. Like, when you went in the place, side tangent, they're like, yes, entertain yourselves, we have board games and that. Listen, and I'm like, I'm not going to sit and play fucking Scrabble with Jeanette that I've just met, who looks like a fucking smackhead. Then you got Pete out there that looks like he's just left the pub. And me going, do you want the game of Scrabble? And I can't fucking spell. Because they have to go through all your phones and shit like that. And I'm thinking, hey, whoa, careful. There's some shit on there. There's not really. It's just lots of videos of me. But anyway, they called a cat for jury duty. So what the fuck? Because it has to be unanimous when you do jury shit. Like, yes, I find them guilty, or I find them honest. So yeah, guilty, 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 guilty. Meow, guilty. Oh, so which one? Meow. Well, we need to work out what meow means. Is it guilty or innocent? Meow. Fucking called a cow for jury duty. 53-year-old man arrested after kicking a 6-year-old girl because she picked up his Chuck E. Cheese tokens. That's right. I feel like we may have ran this story before. Maybe, I don't know, but it's fucking hilarious. Well, it's not. There's a 53-year-old bloke. Never been to Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know what the whole crack. I don't know if you need some. Do you get prizes? Are they the tokens you get for winning games? You take them to the counter like you usually do in the American arcades and shit and whatnot. I know Chuck E. Cheese is a restaurant and shit. But has he been saving his tokens up? Did he get really lucky? Did he just hit the jackpot and some little girls come on and go, ah, I laugh them. He's nobody doesn't care. He's like, fuck off, bitch! Is that what's happened? She's come along thinking, oh, this will be lovely. I'm a lovely little girl. He'll find me cute and he'll give me some tokens to get myself a fucking, I don't fucking know, a tractor or some shit. And he's like, yeah. Hang on, what you doing, Susie? Next thing you know, he's fucking, oh, yeah, Susie, you fucking, go to sleep, Susie, go to sleep, that's it. Oh, she's asleep. I'll double check. Ah, fuck off! Is that how, in my head, that's how it planned out. He choked her out, then kicked her. She's 6, he's 53. Wow. Hold on to your bum bubbles for this one. Was it last week we did the horrible testicle one and the thingies? But this one, right? We're back in Florida. You Floridians, Floridians, whatever, you guys obviously have a lot of fucking weird people over there. But thank you for being weird because you're giving me shit to talk about. Florida man denies syringes being found up his bum. What the fuck? Syringes themselves, like, I don't care about injections and shit. You know, some people are really scared of needles and shit. I mean, I'm tattooed up, me. I'm tattooed up, I'm a proper lad. I'm not worried about that kind of shit. But I definitely don't want syringes up. Let alone, this is syringes. It's not just like one sneaky one is going, oh, it's fine, we'll stick the pointy bit at the bottom. Syringes up his bum bubble. And then gone to be like, oh, it's been pulled out wherever it is, the airport or some shit. Can you care to explain these? I've never seen them before. How did they get there? What a surprise. Ooh. Was it one of them? Why are you sticking syringes up your bum bubble? Because that sounds like, imagine like sitting down in it, because it's plastic as well, which is horrible. It's got the little bits at the bottom so you can, you've got the sharp little point. Why you got syringes up your bum? Be a normal person and like smuggle some cannabis. Or at least some cocaine. I mean, you should never smuggle. Don't take that as advice, kids. Don't smuggle drugs. But at least it's like a bag of something that's kind of just whatever. A fucking syringe. Imagine if it snapped inside of him. Ah! Man banned from touching cars. What do you have to do to be banned from touching cars? Cars? What do you have to do to be like, listen here, John... He's fucking weird. We're banning him from touching cards. Because remember what, that's the last one? Yeah, last one. Poor fucking Vivian was leaving her house. About to go to work. Next thing you know, John's hanging out the back of a Honda fucking 3680. You know, the Skoda Seat. The fucking Chevrolet. Mitsubishi Bugatti. John's hanging off the back of it. Your exhaust pipe and all. Balls right in there. Why are you getting banned from touching cars? Wasn't there a video where a guy got married to his car and his dad was like, part of the video was like, accept it for who he is and that, and it's just him and he sat there just on the wing mirror tossing off a window wiper. I love everything you see around me, but would I shag it? Would I shag my Daily Bugle Lego? I guess we'll find that out in a later episode. Why is he banned from cars? Let me know your best suggestions in the comments below. Back in the lovely state of Florida. I'm sure I have been to Florida, but I can't, remember. It was years ago. But I'm sure it's a lovely state full of lovely people. Isn't most critical from Florida or live in Florida. He's a lovely guy, Charlie. But anyway, Florida once again, where Florida man gets released from jail and immediately steals car from the prison parking lot. That's right, some guy, it doesn't say how long he served, doesn't doesn't know, if it was a year, 2 years, half his life, did he, whatever. Come out, maybe he's got out early on parole. Good behaviour, Malcolm. You've done very, very well. Oh, thank you. I'm a changed man. I plan on leading my life with honour and through God. God's will drive me. And he gets out and he's like, fuck that car, see you later. And they're just thinking, John, whatever I've called him, Malcolm, you've just left jail now. You've just robbed a car and it's the fucking wardens. And you're for real. He's like, oh, sorry, God, doing it through God. I'm making him a religious guy. He might not be. I have no idea. But why? I mean, I don't know what the statistics or the odds are. I imagine a lot of people carry on with crime when they come out of jail. But why immediately, the second the prison gates open, you just go, I can't get on. That car will do me. Because then the actual John guy might be hanging off the back of it. He's like, yeah, I'll get away from them. Who the fuck's that? He's going, no, just carry on. I'm in the boot. It's fine. Maybe we've got a crossover. Maybe we've got an MCU event here. John and his dick in an exhaust with Malcolm escaping jail or leaving jail just to commit a crime immediately. How it all intertwines. There we have visuals. That was this week's edition of the Visual Guys News. But before we go, we still have some housekeeping to sort out because we've got the sports and weather. This fucking hairdo's getting fucking worse. And where visuals, what have we got? We've got some crazy shit. I think we've got lightsabers this week. I like me a lightsaber.
Sports, yeah, whatever. Fuck you.
I've somehow found this girl who is able to touch a lightsaber. The kyber crystal inside, which projects however the inner workings of a lightsaber work, to get the laser out, can cut through nearly anything apart from Beskar. Beskar? That's the man. Beskar. Mandalorian's armor. Whatever. It can cut through 99.99% of shit in the Star Wars world. But this girl has somehow found a way to hold the shaft and crank it. Wow. She's immune to lightsabers. She could be God. The weather. Next up, this is every young Padawan tests this with their lightsaber, just in case it ever happens against a big Sith Lord. But this is what you do. This is how you test the structural integrity of your lightsaber, the working capabilities of the blade. Am I saying fancy words properly? I think I am. Go. And this is how you test it. Obi did it. Anakin did it. Yoda, Mace Windu, Qui-Gon. Is that all my Jedis, really? Can I not name any more Jedis? Are you fucking idiot? Are you... Bo-Katan? No, she was... testing lights. That was the sports and weather visuals. Hopefully we've kept you up today. If you want to know what's happening right now outside my bedroom, I can see the sun. It's a bluish sky, but there is some raindrops hitting my window. It's going to be a nice, cozy night in the Gordon household. So visuals, sports and weather done. But before we go, you know we like to get you... Always a bit sick in that. We like to get you off with a happy ending, so you leave with something. It's like a goodie bag. You know when you used to go to your pals' parties when you're like 6 and 7, you get a goodie bag with a bit of cake and usually a bit of whistle and like a fucking yo. I still to this day can't yo-yo with a fucking whistling and all sorts. But here we go, visuals. More lightsaber shenanigans in our happy ending.
Adon's happy ending.
Forget Obi vs Anakin on Mustafar. Forget their rematch in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Forget any Jedi duel you've ever seen. It's where it's at. These two little dudes dueling it out. One has the capability to do Palpatine's Force, lightning and shit. He absolutely cripples the other little kid. He is probably dead now. I can't imagine a youngling would be able to take Force lightning like that. I mean, it looks like he's taking it a bit, but I don't think he's going to handle too much of it. I mean, Mace Windu couldn't hold it off, could he? I know Anakin go over and fucked his arm up and shit. It's like, and then he flies off and didn't fly off. He's quite literally, yeet. But we may have just witnessed child murder by the way of Force lightning, and I may have presented it to my audience of millions. That's a happy ending. There we go, visuals. That is this week's edition of the Visual Guys News. If you did enjoy, please hit the like button, subscribe, and remember, share it to your nan. I'm sure she's bored and she wants to realise that her life isn't as bad as what it is, because she'll see this. So visuals, have a lovely rest of your weekend. Enjoy your weekend. What the fuck? Where was I going with that? Remember to always keep being you and keep on keeping on. Thank you for hitting so many views on the last one. It doesn't matter if you were only here for 10 seconds. You popped by, you come in, went, that's not for me, see you later. I'll take that any day of the week. And my final thought, visuals, remember, remember, if you can try putting what's it in a bowl and adding milk, it's fucking vile.
I like drinking coffee. It makes my tummy nice and warm. Yum yum, that's good in my tum tum. Definitely tastes a lot better than my daddy's cum car.